helpless massacre. Everything just seems so bleak, help me understand why you're looking for those metaphors. It's just depressing, such a me now and then. Somehow, such a blatant massacre, such a helpless massacre. Such a blatant massacre, such a helpless massacre, such a blatant massacre, such a helpless massacre, massacre.
And a couple of dogs.
John Francis, buy my house.
I wanna look into my garden and see nothing but logs.
John Francis, buy my house.
I wanna share in my garden so I can bathe.
John Francis, buy my house.
I wanna fuck little Charlie so I can snare.
John Francis, buy my house.
It's such a lovely day. It's such a lovely, a wonderful, a lovely day. Hope it's forever this way. It's such a wonderful day, it's such a wonderful, a wonderful, a lovely, a wonderful day. Hope it's forever this way. I want a maid named Ozzy that's good at the drums.
John Francis, buy my house.
I want a butler named Swan, me and him can be chums.
John Francis, buy my house.
I want a maid named Louie that's recording my stuff.
John Francis, buy my house.
I want a nos gun star that I can have.
John Francis, buy my house.
It's such a lovely day, it's such a lovely, a wonderful, a lovely day. Hope it's forever this way. It's such a wonderful day, it's such a wonderful, a wonderful, a lovely, a wonderful day. Hope it's forever this way.
our soul. Going out to eat your brains, gonna leave you dead and cold. Go fast, waste the dead, zombies and skeletons. Going out to eat your brains, our war will never end. Gonna raise the dead, unleash your dread. Make the world burn, never to return. Let's go.
Raise a toast to the endless memories. With every moment, we find our release.
Living in the magic of the night we try. Our lights are shining bright. We're gonna all the night, dancing till the morning light. Let's go out under the stars. Our lights are shining bright. We're gonna all the night, dancing till the morning light. Let's go out under the stars. Our lights are shining bright. We're gonna all the night, dancing till the morning light. Let's go out under the stars. Skies are burning, oceans rise. Food is murder, sold as fucking lies. Children joking.
Welcome to the fucking stream, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, wake the fuck up. It's fucking Friday and it's time to rock out with maybe a cock or chesticle out. Who knows? Welcome to the fucking absolute delinquent radio station of the internet. We got Richie Warwick coming up here. Oh yeah, but first, we're gonna play some tunes. Some delicious tunes. We're gonna ride that fucking underground train to nowhere, baby. And we're doing it all night long. Woo!
He's filled with appetite. All I want for you to
All right, we're coming at you. We're coming on you. We are the EWL Review Show. Madman and the Fraz coming up shortly. So I would grab those chemicals currently because you will not have time, especially not the energy to get up and leave this motherfucking show. So get your dingle dangle out of the dirt, baby. Oh yeah, enjoy some Fraz. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think it's time to come on, Fraz. What do you think?
It's always time to come. Always
I think
time
it's.
to come.
Hang on, I gotta clean the cum off of my glasses actually. So
You're just like a cum receptacle, aren't you, sir?
I am, and I'm proud. I'm proud of it.
You should be proud. I'm proud of you.
You know, Mama ain't raised no bitch. Okay.
I say, goddamn, motherfucker.
All right. I'm bringing our ass on camera, Fraz. Are you ready for this shit?
I'm gonna pull my pants down because I mean my ass
You were
is...
supposed to actually be nude. That was supposed to be the kicker. That and I don't know what happened. I don't know why. Why are you not nude, Fraz?
I only strip to EWL music. So if you play a sexy tune now, I will strip for the audience.
Oh, will you?
Oh well, you haven't got a
Well,
tune. Never mind.
I haven't played that We Won't Vanish tune in a hot minute.
To be fair, if you see me nude, you want me to fucking vanish, man. You know what I mean? Fucking hell, it ain't all that.
Something's definitely not going to vanish, and that's the erection in my pants. But that's all right, Fraz. Fraz, I wanted to start this show with something very, very, very important. Okay, so May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Okay,
Yeah.
So mental health is one of the staples, honestly, for our show. We pretty much... I need to turn you up, too. There we go. Let's turn Frazzy up. Hopefully everyone can hear Fraz okay. Yes, yes. Oh, you fucker. I know what you're doing, Fraz. All right, let me fix this shit, too, so everyone can see. And everybody's okay. Yes, maybe. So there we go. Now we're looking good, and we're there. All right, America. So mental health awareness. I wanted us, Fraz, I wanted us to share pretty much a strong experience that we had with mental health, whether it's negative, whether it's positive, whether it's helping someone else, helping yourself, but something that really dug at you mentally, brought you down. Would you like me to start, or would you like to start, Mr. Fraz?
Yeah, you start. I've got so many different fucking issues. So yeah, you start it and I'll think of something.
Try to pinpoint on one of those issues for me, Fraz. So my actual big mental health thing was last year with Punk in the Corn. I went into a very, very kind of dark place at the festival. I could put on the face, you guys. I could put on the smile and shit, move around, get fucking motivated and stuff. It's good. But that festival was insane, okay? There was so much pressure, so much coordinating, and so much, financial things going on. And, I was pretty down. I was pretty down. I won't lie to any of you guys. I wouldn't lie to, no, fuck that. So, down meaning, I was depressed. I was very anxious. I was freaking out inside. All these people, all these artists were there. Because I was able to somehow get them there. So I had to deliver, right? Yet, I'm a guy that I'm going to put my balls on the table. Well, you're not going to smash them. They're going to smash you. So fucking A, I followed through and did it. But the first night we were running behind schedule. And that first night was when Green Jello was headlining. And these two artists came up to me that were supposed to play that evening. And, they both are. That's okay if I name them, right, Fraz? It's all right if I name them. So so the artists that were honestly the ones that stepped forward and came up to me was Andy Fraz from the Fraz Band and David Varicali from Trickshot. These two amazing individuals came up to me and they said, Tim, we don't have to play tonight. We don't want to cut anyone else's set short. We don't want to cause you any problems or any fines. We don't want to do that for you. So we can go on tomorrow, and you could even cut our set a little short if you needed, because we know you have a full schedule tomorrow too. And I would be a liar to you guys if I told you I didn't fucking break down in tears. I did. They weren't, I was under so much stress. And these two guys, they came forward and they just a small little gesture. It really saved that entire day for me. And then the morale of all the artists, Andy, that really saved the entire weekend for me.
It's teamwork. How you brought that festival together, and you had people around you. And if me and David took some pressure off you that evening, so be it. It was, we all did equally as well. So I don't think me and David would take the credit for it. We may have helped, but again, we was working with you to make that happen. So it was teamwork, brother. Team fucking work.
Abso-fucking-lutely. And we got through it, and it was a great time. And oh boy, you guys just wait till next year's festival. See, I would say it's Woodstock, but I think we're going to change the name. We are going to change the name, and we are going to have the community vote on that name.
It's got a mustache.
Oh, fucking A, man. It could be, so if you want to drop a name in the hat for the new festival happening in fucking 2027.
Why not Woodstock?
Because my lawyer was like, Tim, the amount of liability of you using that name, you will get fucked. Oh yeah. He's like, so, and DC said the same thing. He's like, Tim, did you check the copyright on that fucking shit? And I was like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, I checked it. It's not copyrighted. He's like, but there's this and there's that, and they could do this and they could do that. I'm like, oh, mother of fucking cock balls shit. So I was like, all right. I named
anal bead. Then there we go.
Come on down to the anal bead in the corn.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers.
And don't even try using AI to figure out some fucking names, because I did, and they all fucking suck. They suck ass. They're terrible. I named Punk in the Corn. I named my company.
You what, sorry?
You know how I named my company?
Yeah.
I was absolutely fucking hammered on the EWL Review Show, and I blurted out something that I just was like, I like this. This is fun. And it stuck. It really did. People were like, what the fuck is Punk in the Corn? What is that?
Hang on. You was hammered on the EWL Review Show, really?
Yeah, that tends to happen.
It
I
doesn't.
don't know.
Sound like it.
I don't understand how it happens, Andy. I think
Well,
we barely.
A quick line.
We barely we barely do anything on the show. You know,
We don't promote drugs. No.
We promote something. I'll tell you that. We promote the shit out of fucking artists, badasses. Andy.
God damn, motherfucker!
There he is. Welcome back.
Sorry, I've just got into a K-hole. There we are. Cheers. Happy fucking Friday.
So, I want you guys to check out this tune. This one's pretty cool. It's, I just want you to tell me the vibe that you get, all right? This band goes by the name The Fixations, and this is the tune Till I'm Gone. So, a little bit of background on this band. Just a little nipple twist here. Number one, they have 89 monthly listeners, okay? I want you guys to say in the chat there, do they deserve more listens? Do they deserve more of those monthly listeners? And if they do, well, take your happy duty ass over to their fucking Spotify or their Facebook page and follow them, because they are a delight. They are an absolute delight, okay? Here is some badass, no bullshit rock and roll on whiskey, blood, and fucking music. Enjoy the tune Till I'm Gone. Oh yeah, by your boys, The Fixations.
always keep 'em moving and I'm bound to repeat. Shit kickers on hot concrete. I keep my rhythm with the shuffle of feet. When I'm on fire, I can't be beat. Oh no, can't nobody top me. 'Cause baby, I'm a rocker. Yeah, I'm a roller. 'Cause baby, I'm a rocker. And I always been a roller. Yeah, baby, I'm a rocker. Yeah, I'm a roller too. 'Cause baby, I'm a rocker. And I always been a roller. And it ain't for everyone, but
Yep, that was that badass fucking band that goes by the name The Fixations. Fraz, I absolutely love that shit. That is like some old school fucking hard rock and roll to your grundle. Right in the grundle muffin. Taint Warfare. Just the way we like it over here at the EWL studio, baby. Oh, I love that shit. I love it. That's the type of shit you do a line off of grandma's ass right out in the back alley, and you jump back into that fucking show, and you mosh, and you drink heavily. Fraz, I have a question for you.
Yes, I hope it's not about my grandma's ass again.
No, that was we'll get to that later. We'll get to Grammy's ass later. Fraz, my question for you is, what is your mental health story that you would like to share in the wakes of a mental health awareness month? And you know what? If you guys have some interesting mental health struggle stories that you overcame, whether it's an ex, whether it's your dick is crooked, whether, whatever it is, go ahead and drop it in the chat, because this is a motherfucking safe space. And trust, nobody's perfect, but Tim the motherfucking Madman is the farthest away from that perfection that you will ever see. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Perfect. Fucking boring. We never want perfect. I never want to be labelled perfect. That's shit.
Fuck that.
Do you know what I mean? I've got to talk about my mental health now, haven't I? Fucking hell.
Yeah. I want to hear that shit, Fraz.
This is Fraz getting on it. So, growing up, I always thought I was a bit of a freak. I had mates. I was quite a popular kid and all that, but I didn't quite fit in. I knew there was something a bit trippy about me. I played rock and roll music and I did all this, but that was a bit abnormal to what my mates did. And then I left my hometown and I stopped playing gigs. And it wasn't until like 20 years later when I met you guys, like Tim and everybody else. It's like, fuck, I found my people. So it was always like a struggle not playing music and not performing. And that was it's my art, isn't it? I'm not saying I do it well, but it's my art. I loosely call my art, isn't it? So, yeah, I didn't really fit in. I was a bit of a weirdo, to be honest with you. Does that make sense?
That does make sense. Why do you think you're a weirdo, though?
Tim, you've fucking met me, haven't you?
But,
fuck yeah, man. You've met me.
So
I'm not fucking there, son.
look, brother, when it comes to fitting in, trust me, I fucking will not fit in.
You've met me, Tim. I'm a twat.
You are a goddamn delight, brother. When I met you online, I didn't even meet you till you sent me a message and was like, "Hey, thank you for playing my song. I've never heard someone speak like that way about it. Thank you. That was interesting." And yeah. And then right from there, it was like, boom, instant friendship.
What we do, brother. Fuck. That says more about you than me, man.
Oh, dude, I am fucked. But I will say, Fraz, if we all just accept ourselves as completely fucked, not in life, and we all come to the same level of fuckiness and fuck each other, in the good way, in a positive, fucked in my ass good way. Use the lube. But if we all came on that same level, this community would be way better. And I gotta talk to Richie about some type of drama that's been happening in the community. I gotta bring it up because it is Mental Health Awareness Month, and well,
it's a talking point.
Fucking A right it is. So, this next tune was dropped to us from the punkinthecorn.com chat, where you can drop your tunes, your links, and not get blocked by a corporate bullshit fucking dickbag. So here is E. Lowell with their tune, Chick Magnet. And Andy, it looks like this fucker was just recently released.
Oh, it's fresh. I can't believe Mark Zuckerberg, you've mugged him off over this. Unbelievable. But anyway.
Oh, Zuck the fuck him. God damn it. Zuck the cuck fuck. Check this shit out. Here's E. Lowell with their tune, Chick Magnet. I'm excited. I love E. Lowell, man. Killer band. Enjoy.
Well, he's a chick magnet, if you know what I mean. The
girls just go to him. Well, you should have seen the guy, yeah, he's got style, and it's plain to see. Smooth shoes and cool tattoos, hair pumped as tight as can be. He ain't got a girlfriend. No one to sing this song to. He's gonna settle down. If he meets that special girl soon. He knows just what to do when it comes to the girls. He writes them poetry and he picks them flowers. He knows just what to say when it comes to the ladies. Knows how to make girls smile, how to drive them crazy.
Wow, dude. Holy shit. LOL. There, I said it right that time, Fraz. I've been saying his fucking name wrong. What a dingus that Tim is. What a dingus he is.
LOL.
I've become a shit nipple. God damn it.
My nipple, look.
Oh my god! Yes, yes, the moment we've all been waiting for. Fraz just showed his nipple. If you can rewind, or if you took a mental image like I just did with all the other photos he sent me, do it. LOL. What a badass band. I've been kind of playing their stuff for a little bit here. And that band,
I'm sorry, man.
oh, they fucking killed. They're badass, dude.
Good vibe,
Great
man.
band. And that vibe, you know, is almost like a emo punk, like just a sad song to happiness to, it's just a lot of feeling. Good job, LOL, with your tune Chick Magnet. Fantastic. Go fucking follow that animal. Go follow him. And speaking of animal, this animal is coming at you straight out of Berlin, Germany, baby. This is King Ern with his brand new single, Disgust at the Horror. Yes, yes, double yes. Give it to me, and give it to me strong. King Ern, I love you, buddy. All hail the fucking king. Yes, yes, yes.
Don't wake up! Wake me up! Don't wake up! Feel the power! Feel that truth! Just close your eyes! No need to hide! It's only a blink of night! A dream conceived, a dream revealed, a dream is real, seeks and speaks, warm like a sea, but please take me home! Rich pot is a dream. There's my mind in despair. Have you ever experienced this? Beat, dot, sweat! I want to get out of there! I cannot see the difference! I want to get out of there! I cannot see the difference! Fear the truth! Just close your eyes! No need to hide! It's only a blink of night! A dream conceived! A dream revealed! Dream is real! Seeks and speaks! Warm like a sea, but please take me home! Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Am I going mad? Hopefully not. Am I going mad? Hopefully not. Am I going? Don't talk to anyone! You will never find out. 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 Don't talk to anyone. Just close your eyes. No need to hide. It's only a blink of night. A dream conceived. A dream revealed. Dream is real. Seeks and speaks. Warm like a sea, but please take me home. Take me home. Please take me home.
I think I might have a nightmare or two, Fraz, after hearing that one. Why is it always when we listen to the King that he just absolutely is trying to resurrect every fucking demon that's currently hiding underneath my left testicle? Why, Fraz? Why?
Thanks, King Owen, for giving us nightmares. Thank you.
Nightmare.
No, appreciate it.
Nightmare, but also, god damn. That guy's got a voice, dude.
Yeah,
Holy
love
shit.
singer.
Oh, yeah,
And
Figo.
fucking sound, dude, as well. Fucking sound.
The fucking A, right, dude. I need a King Aaron patch. All right, Figo, if you send me a King Aaron patch, I will send you 12 different band patches back. All right? Because I'm building a new vest, man.
Figo.
Figo. Yes, dude. Fuck yeah, Figo. You rock, bro. You're the loudest motherfucker out there in Berlin, and we are shouting out to you. Badass fucking tune. Yes. All right. Coming back at you, straight from the fucking chat. We are going to have a band that is a badass subscriber. They've been supporting the show for quite a while. Andy, you love this band. I love this band.
EWL.
Okay. I can't support myself. Okay, I'm already trying to do that, and with
Folks.
I just pooped myself. Here is "State Your Name" by the Jicks.
Yay!
Enjoy.
On my telly. Fucking hell.
Listen here. We just did very vile things, not only to the things around us, the walls around us. Fraz, what just happened?
What just happened was you was wanking and I was watching OJ Simpson. Fucking hell. This is
What happened? Oh my god, you know, the Jicks, what did you do to us? We'll talk about fucking energy, dude. Who needs blow when you got the fucking Jicks? You know, go out there and snip up some of the fucking Jicks. Snort them up. Ugh. Because if you snort Fraz, you're going down for the evening and possibly the weekend. But that's okay. You know, but the Jicks, they'll wake your ass up. They will give you prostatitis. Love that shit. State Your Name by the Jicks. Absolutely killer. Killer. Yes. Yes.
We love it.
Fraz,
Richie, you understand the word they say?
say it again.
Yeah, nice one. Can you understand the word the Jick said?
You know, fucking there we go. Whoops. Well, it looks like we're playing some Tungsten next. But
this is a religious family show. How dare you blaspheme, sir?
Oh, you know what? I'll tell you. There are more. All right, should we go there? Should I go there? Should I say that live on the air?
Yeah.
What do you think of when you think of a priest? Okay.
Peter.
Right?
Peter.
There you go. There you go. So anytime someone thinks of a priest, they think of, oh, there it goes. He fucked a boy. Fuck the altar boy. You know, and not even a fucking drink. Nothing. You know, they won't even give him the wine back there, dude. What the fuck? And if you find that offensive, just Google the fucking statistic. It is a fact. All right? Okay. All right.
They'll back it up, man. They'll back it up.
They will. You know, priests are clapping. They're clapping cheeks. Anywho, so we are going to we're gonna jump into this next dude.
Father-in-law watching this.
Good. Hello, mommy. Hello, daddy.
Hello.
It's so. But one thing I will say that's fucking hilarious is when you get, especially Fraz, when we get like certain guests on here and they act like they. Oh, I don't do cocaine. I don't do that shit, you know. I talked to fucking Graham. What's this fucking foreigner?
You're not talking about me, are you? I have.
No, I'm talking about this guy. What is Graham? What's his name? Singer?
Yeah.
Lou Graham? Lou fucking Graham. I talked to him on the fucking phone. You remember that shit? And he says, Tim, because you even told me, he says, Tim, I just don't want you to cuss or say anything.
Yes.
You know, but yeah, dude. And I'm like, Lou, I was like, I won't disrespect you or anything.
Have you seen the show?
I was like, but one, have you seen the show? And two, are we gonna fucking act like you didn't do massive quantities of awesome drugs with multiple rock stars backstage, on stage, and probably off a hooker's ass with that priest? Like fucking hello? But he says, all right, but yeah, I'm a changed man. Oh, yeah, we're changed. We're changed men. We don't change. We evolve.
I've just got to do some cocaine off a hooker's arsehole. Bear with me.
Yep. Just try not to get it too close to that cornhole, and you'll be all right. No pink eye for you. The only thing that's going to give you some type of STD is this next song called Modern Slavery by Tungsten. Get in deep. Coming at you next is a Richie fucking Warwick tune. House of Warwick. But for now, here's some Tungsten. Get the bled out, motherfuckers. Happy Friday, bitch!
Opportunity. Now that I'm grown, all that I see is my
Modern Slavery. Fraz. Holy fuck, dude. Holy
That's
shit.
Hey, fuck me.
Just gotta move it just enough so you guys can't see the drugs. And there's my little crab holding something.
I'm fucking for it.
But, wow. Gosh damn it, dude. Another band. And like, this is another thing I have to shout out. I know I do this with a lot of bands, but you know, these are respectable numbers, especially for an underground band and, you know, being in this type of community. And I love Brendan, bro. Brendan's badass. He's one of the fucking leaders of this band. Love him. He's the lyricist. He's the composer. He's the badass. All right. So, they have 1,791 monthly listeners.
That's good.
And, you know, I know for a fucking fact that is organic. You know, they don't go on there and fucking spin their shit a gajillion times. They're probably just that fucking good, and they are. I mean, it's proven. I think that this band is very, very like crisp sounding, professional. You know, like another band, The Rising Fall, KTO. You know, the Fraz Band, the very, very polished bands that you could just tell. Seasoned musicians, man. You've been in the game. You know what the fuck you're doing. And when you hit solos, Fraz, I blow massive amounts of something.
You remember when we were backstage and me and you were just jamming?
Oh,
and then
yeah, dude.
They were filming us. I treasure that video that he took.
That was like the behind the scenes fucking, you know, that was cool as shit.
That
was a really cool one.
Weekend with me and you jamming, man. That was cool.
Fuck cool. Yeah, man. Pumpkin the Corn was something else, wasn't it, bro?
Hey, you bought so everybody listening now, the crazy bastard with the moustache, he brought everybody from all corners of the globe to fucking Iowa, Davenport. Cheers to you, Tim.
Cheers back to you, dude.
In fact, I've got something to tell my grandkids. I was cool once. Once I was. You know?
Oh, brother, people just don't know. You know, this shit, that was just the start, ladies and gentlemen. That, for me, not only was that a blast, but it was also a great fucking learning experience. Because with all that learning, I gained a shitload of knowledge. You know, Fraz, people don't understand that when you do this shit on your own, you have to read about contract law. You have to read about different types of, you know, revenue investments to bring in, you know, X amount of dollars so you can maintain your business, the licenses, the permits, the cocksucking to get, you know, to that point. It was insane. They gave me, you guys, and the ones that were there, they were probably just as shocked as I was when they said yes. They gave me control of the fucking fairgrounds in Davenport. My crazy ass, they put in control and they signed off. Yeah, Tim gets this for the weekend. What the fuck? And you know, even all their staff, you know, the lady told me, she's like, you know, usually we bolt, we don't even stay for the events, but I'll be damned if we didn't actually stay both days to fucking hear all the bands. And she's like, they were incredible. I didn't know a single one, not one of them. And now I followed every single one of them on Spotify, and I'm going to push their shit because they're new. They're the next generation. They're the ones that are going to make real music and history. And I'm like, God damn, man, you're fucking making me a little wet over here. Jesus, you know. But she was very, very, you know, very nice about it, and she was just very thankful. She's like, that was the first underground fest that we've ever had here, and I've owned this place for 30 years. And she's like, so what you did is just opened a door and opened my heart to actual underground artists. And then she was like, are you going to do it here again? And I said, absolutely not, ma'am. But thank you so much for everything. And she's like, why? Why don't you want to do it here again? I'm like, do you understand the ass fucking that I got from the police department? Holy shit. It was worth it. I'd do it again. Oh, wait, I am doing it again.
Where are you doing it?
Outside of Iowa City will be the location, and it will be in a fucking cornfield. You cannot see in the cornfield when you are outside of it. There will be a turn-in. There's going to be 3 entrances and 3 exits out of the corner.
Hookers and blow there? Hookers and blow.
Plenty of that will be going around. It's going to be a blast. But
What-
Fraz, the big thing is private property means this is my private square. You better fuck off or beware. That's pretty much what that is. So I could be like, yeah, no, you guys are not allowed in here. Fuck off. And it's not like, oh, we have to be gentle. No, I will headbutt a motherfucker if they decide to start problems. You are on private property. A wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Of course, we're gonna have the badass black tie security company that ran it for us, last year. Badass individuals, mean motherfuckers. I love them. Darian is a badass individual. He's the owner. Oh, bro, they will fuck someone up, and I love it. I love it in a nice way. They use loop. Here is House of Warwick. And you know what? I absolutely love this guy, Richie. I love his music. He is one hell of an artist. So here is one of his newer songs, Fires in Savannah. And this is House of Warwick and your homie, Richie Warwick. Interview coming up here after these next couple songs by Mr. Richie Warwick. Enjoy House of Warwick and their tune Fires in Savannah. Yeah.
No one gets me like you do. No one knows the truth of you. This world can go straight to hell. I'll keep on fighting for the nation.
Fucking House of Warwick, baby. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. We are going to bring this sucker on right after this next tune. And I wanted to play this song because this song is the tune that made me absolutely fucking fall in love with House of Warwick. And it's an older one. It's an older one. But this tune, it hits. It hits hard. Gay porn hard. All right? It hits hard. Hard. All right. So let me go ahead and scroll down and find this sucker. And you guys are going to let it just fuck your ear holes. And next, coming up, is the House of Warwick interview with the one and only Richie fucking Warwick. And enjoy this tune, My Mythology by House of Warwick, baby. My favorite tune. Wow. House of Warwick, Richie Warwick. Fucking A right, dude. We are just going to go ahead and have to bring him back up here. Oh gosh. All right, here we go. All right, hold up. Trying to help bring it here. Go. All right, we're working it out. We're working it out. And then I'm trying to get this gentleman to start the video. Oh, we are having technical difficulties on his end. It's okay. We're figuring it out. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna play you an unreleased tune while Richie Warwick figures out his situation over there with this camera. Oh dear. Check out this unreleased tune, Sworn into Hell. My boy Dustin on the main vocals, and this is off our new album, The One and Only Boots on My Neck, baby. Here we go.
Sign my name in sand and blood when the world was on fire. Came home to empty rooms and a mind full of barbed wire. Another brother fading out in the dark where no one sees. We survived 1,000 battles, but still fall to memories. Sworn into hell, but I still rise. You can bury our truth, but you can't silence our cries. Sworn into hell, but I won't fall. This is for the ones who are gone and the ones giving it on. I carry weight that crushes bones, scars that never mend. Living with a war inside that never seems to end. But I said for every soldier who never got to yell. We were warriors from a nation, but forgotten when we fell. Sworn into hell, but I still rise. You can bury our truth, but you can't silence our cries. Sworn into hell, but I won't fall. This is for the ones who are gone and the ones giving it on. Giving it on. Sworn into hell, but I still rise. You can bury our truth, but you can't silence our cries. Sworn into hell, but I won't fall. This is for the ones who are gone and the ones giving it on. We were sworn into hell, but hell won't keep us
Fucking A, dude. That was, yeah, boys, EWL with that unreleased tune, Sworn into Hell. You can catch Dustin, myself, and a bunch of other badass motherfuckers in Des Moines tomorrow, all right, at the Locals Bar and Stage, and that bitch starts at 7 p.m. That music hits hot and ready, like a steaming pile of ass, and it's gonna hit you. Yeah, go ahead, baby.
For the people that are not from local, where is Des Moines? So if we were flying from the UK, Australia, or Europe, you know, where do we go? Where do we go?
Just follow the smell of my taint. It carries in the wind through the cornfield. All right, you could smell it. It's very distinct. All right, you fucking animals. I'm bringing on the one and only Richie Warwick, dude. I am psyched to have this gentleman on. It is going to be insane.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait. All right. Hold up. I got to get my questions ready because I did prepare for this fucking one, dude. This, usually I just throw it off the cusp, and I'll probably ask about 2 of these questions, and then the rest will just go fucking off the cusp because
We know where. Has Richie had sex with a hamster? Well, that's up to him. We know where we're going to go with that one, don't we?
Andy doesn't even know where he is currently. That's okay. Andy, where are you?
I'm in Iowa, Davenport. I'm at the Front Street Brewery pub.
Fraz,
Um,
you said that backwards, Fraz.
That's
You
what
said the state before the city.
potato. Fuck me. You're so finicky.
See, all right, here we go. We're getting this fucking shit going. All right, you guys. Can you guys see me?
No.
Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm over here talking shit and I'm not even prepared. Okay, here we go. Let me go ahead and toss on that video. And how about, oh God, you guys look beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. I can see you. That's good. That's
Wait.
good. All right. And
Hey,
here,
Brad.
there it is.
Oh my god.
There he is.
My god.
Oh my God. Hello. Here we go.
I'm over.
Fraz, we have fucking Richie Warwick from the legendary band House of Warwick in the hot seat tonight. Cheers. Happy fucking Friday to you guys. And,
Cheers.
ooh. Oh, this shit's gonna get fun. What are you drinking tonight?
I am drinking a Sante Libra, which is a nice refreshment, a Dominican cocktail. Probably not as pretty as what you would see at a bar, but you know, I tried.
Well, by golly, that sounds pretty damn good.
It's basically rum and 7-Up and some lime and some lemon and you know,
The lime
it
and the
works.
coconut. Yeah.
That's quite exotic.
The lime and the coconut.
So, Andy, or actually not Andy, I'm sorry, I'm fucked up. Hey, Richie, can you please explain who you are, how you kind of became to be this House of Warwick, because it's only you in the band, right?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
I'm a solo artist.
Solo artist. God, man, asexual. I love it. Very good, very good. And go ahead and kind of explain a little bit of a backstory behind that name, House of Warwick.
The name is pretty simple. My last name is Warwick, and I recorded my music at the house. So, you know, go figure. Deep story there.
Damn, that is amazing. Look at that, right to the point. Ugh. If we named some bands after some things in my life, Jesus H. Andy, go ahead, jump into your first question. I know you're getting antsy over there. I see you tickling yourself. Go ahead.
Well, you say tickling. It was actually something else, but because it's a family show, we go with tickling. No, Richie.
This is not a family show. Oh my God.
Okay. I said, God damn, motherfucker. No,
Shazam!
this is a bit of a personal question, and it's a selfish question, actually. When the fuck are you going to get your band live playing at Punk in the Corn? Fucking hell, man. We need to see this you live. When's it going to happen? What do we team need to do to make you play live?
Who do you want to fucking be in your band? Because, you know...
To be able to pull it off live, I'd have to have 5 more people. I
5
need a
more
drummer, I need a
people.
bass.
Tim will make it happen. We need to see
Somebody
you live.
So it's progressive rock, right? That's what it would be called, the genre that you play.
I mean, you know, some of it's progressive rock, but I'm also a big fan of like electronica and a lot of the old '80s new wave. So a lot of it's leans toward that as well.
Okay.
So I don't really know what it's called.
It's just its
noise that
own
I come up
fucking
with in
its
my
own
office.
genre. You know, that's pretty much what
I
it is.
guess.
So, okay. Progressive rock, angel rock, ear jizz rock, whatever you want to call it. So, getting on stage, I know that the amount of equipment, because just from looking at what's currently behind you, Jesus fucking A, holy cow. What type of equipment do you use on the stage? You know, if you were to perform, because have you performed as House of Warwick yet?
No, I haven't. I played in and out of bands since the late '90s.
Okay.
So I was in bands, for a good 20 years or so. A lot of that time was every weekend deals. And around 2018, I decided that I was pretty much done playing out. I just got burnt out with it, being in the bars, being in the venues, being up late all the time, band politics, yada yada. So I decided that when I was going to stop all I really wanted to do was record one album, just one thing on my own, just to see if I could do it. Did that and then kind of enjoyed it. And then after, I don't know, a year or so, stumbled into the community and, met all you guys. So that's why I'm still doing it.
Fucking A, dude. Andy just said something very similar earlier. Did you guys collaborate with this together, you fucking animals?
Maybe.
Andy always tries to fuck the guests. I'm just gonna say that off the top of the rip. So
I've fucked a guest. I'm not that shallow. He's a very sexy motherfucker. I'll just sleep with him.
America. So here's an interesting question. We're gonna dive deep into the rectum of your past a little bit here. Were you that type of kid were you a loser? Were you a jock? Were you that weird kid that with a wrist guard touching himself in the back of the room? What type of fucking, what made you gravitate towards music? Because a lot of it, for a lot of people, it's trauma. Trauma, it pushes them into music because things around them are not making sense, whatever that may be. But what type of kid were you, and what pushed your ass into actually listening to music, getting into it?
My dad was the drummer, so he played in and out of different bands. He ran sound for a lot of bands when I was small. He would take me, to the bars and the venues to set up. My grandmother was she was a musician. She played piano, bass, sang, that sort of thing. I got a couple of cousins that are musicians, and my aunt had a massive record collection. So, at a very young age, I'm listening to like the soundtrack to heavy metal and Motley Crue and Judas Priest, that sort of thing. But yeah, as far as a kid, in elementary school, I was the fat kid that got beat up a lot. We'll put it that way. And then as I got older, as a preteen, and then a younger teenager, I caused a lot of issues. Got into a lot of trouble, got into a lot of drugs, that sort of thing. Yeah. But what made me really want to be a musician, this is going to sound weird, probably around the age of 12 or 13, I saw the movie Return of the Living Dead. And that soundtrack, man, the Cramps, that made me want to be a musician.
Yeah.
As a kid, I see that movie, man, and it's like, I want to be Scuzz. I want to be the kid with the mohawk and the trench coat.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Yep, dude, I fucking love that shit. But I will say, so the first one, the black and gray, movie, was it
Night of the Living Dead, George Romero.
Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I'm talking about the Return of the Living Dead. It came out in the 80s. I can't remember who produced it.
Wasn't it? That was like the sequel to that, right?
It was supposed to be the sequel, and it wound up being its own thing. But it's the one where all the punks wind up in the mortuary. I think,
yes, that
crematorium.
Yeah, fuck yeah! So that's the one I like. The first one, dude, is like, it's like you're stuck in purgatory, dude. I could not get to that. No amount of weed could get me through that fucking movie. Not even LSD, dude. Everything was moving in slow motion. I wasn't even on drugs. I was sober as a fucking... Well, judges aren't sober, let's be honest. But I was fucking sober. I was like...
Really?
Drooling, dude. I hit cerebral palsy phase.
If you're talking about the... George Romero's Night of the Living Dead, the black and white one.
Yeah.
If you didn't get into that one, check out Tom Savini's version. He did a version of it in I want to say the early 90s. It's amazing. He did such a great job with that. And he was the guy who did all the special effects for like Dawn of the Dead, a lot of the other Romero movies. Day of the Dead. But yeah, he did his own deal with that one, and it was really good.
The big thing,
in my opinion, better than the original.
Well, the one thing I loved about George Romero, and you also have Damien Leone doing it as well, a newer director of the Terrifier movies, is he uses cheap materials yet makes them look fucking amazing. For indie language, he makes a tin can sound like a fucking sub with balls. That's pretty much what he does. And George Romero did it, and he does it, and it fucking... I love it. I love that style of horror. It's old school, it's retro, it's... just I love it. Andy, go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, I'm a big horror fan with the old '80s movies for sure.
Oh, fucking
Big
right
horror
here
fan,
too, dude.
absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Next question, Mr. Warwick. So, what has been your most valuable life lesson learned through music, and how has that influenced your latest work in the House of Warwick?
What was okay? It's buffing a little bit. I didn't get the whole question. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. We are 5,000 miles away. I'll say.
Fuck yeah.
So, what has been your most valuable life lesson learned through music, and how has that influenced your latest work with the House of Warwick?
My most valuable lesson through music is it keeps me going. You know, if I couldn't, that's why I'm still doing it. You know, I got burnt out playing live, but I know at this age I cannot stop playing music. It's like breathing. You know, if you take that away from me, then I'm not very much. You know, I'm dead inside. We'll put it that way.
No, but you've heard me and Tim say this before, but I'm so pleased you do play music, because when you hear like a song, it could be like the Stones, the Beatles, or Ricky Warwick. It's like, you know, it's your tune. You've got this certain style you do. I can't pinpoint it, but when I hear your tune, I know it's you. Do you know what I mean? And that is class. That is fucking class.
Man, thank you. I mean, that's a huge compliment, because that's, you know, I want to come on. Everybody, any artist wants to come off, you know, with some sort of originality to them, and I really appreciate that. Thank you. I have so many different genres that I love: punk rock, metal, new wave. I like a lot of the older '70s R&B, Al Green, Curtis Mayfield.
Yeah.
And I think when I start writing, I kind of just want to squish all that together.
Yeah, you just put this certain twist on your tune, and that's when I know it's you that's done it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's brilliant. So you're an incredible musician, my friend. Incredible.
Thank you so much, man. So are you.
Oh,
it's awesome. So is Tim. There's so many people, man, that are so talented in the community, and that's, I mean, honestly, that's what I love so much about even stumbling onto the community is you hear all of these people, man, and there's so much music that is so damn good. Everybody has got their own different visions.
Yeah.
You know, there's so many different genres, and everyone inspires one another, you know. It definitely it lit the fire back under my ass to want to continue playing music. I for a long time, I was just, you know, as you get older or whatnot, you kind of get into just listening to the same type of bands or whatever. And for years, I was just into the same bands that I grew up with. But when I was younger in the '90s, there was so much music, so many different genres coming out from one direction and the other. And that's how I feel about the way the community is. I did not get excited about music again until I got involved and started really paying attention and listening to all these different artists in the community. There's absolutely something special going on right now. And you guys thank you so much for everything that you do as far as like supporting so many of these artists.
Fuck, you guys make it easy, dude.
Friday's awesome.
You make it easy.
That's why I back at you, my friend, because we've messaged each other. You've messaged me and Tim, and I like new artists coming through. You're excited about new music. And then you're very supportive of the community in the whole. So I think without you, Richie, this community would be fuck all, to be honest with you. So you bring so
absolutely.
It's brilliant, mate.
I feel kind of guilty here lately. People are putting out music, you know, left and right every week. There's new releases, and I feel a little guilty because lately with work and that sort of thing, I always kind of feel like that I'm behind. I'm not getting to hear all the new releases. But I'm trying.
You input so much. Even if you put 1 minute of your time in, that's worth a lifetime. So you never need to feel guilty, my friend. I promise you that. Honestly. Never.
You know, the thing about this fucking, you know, especially since I started booking bands, you know, all over the goddamn place, there's so much music. There's so many different talented artists out there. I mean, some of these people, they just come out of the woodwork and say, hey, man, I'm actually not a punk artist. I'm not a rock artist. I'm a hip hop artist. And I'm a little weird, man, because I'm actually a cowboy hip hop artist. So I do country hip hop. And I'm like, what the fucking is that? You know, I'm like, all right, well, send me some shit so I make sure that you're not farting into the mic. And then, you know, let's get it going. And he did. He sent me, I was like, and I listened to 10 seconds of it. And this guy's fucking voice, holy shit. It was like the, you know, he did the chorus first and then he jumped into his, you know, hippity bebop, you know, rhymes. And he fucking killed it. I booked him with an alternative rock band, a punk rock band, and then it was a hip hop, and then it was a death metal band.
Oh, that's awesome.
All
So
in
those
one
are the
fucking
kind of
venue.
shows that I would love to go to. You've got all these different varieties.
That's the thing. And when every time a venue reaches out, I'm like, they're like, all right, so I need like, you know, 4 bands for this night. Do you have any, you know, bands available? And the thing with the LLC is I don't want bands to sign with us, right? What I want is you to give me your fucking name and your email, and I put it on a list. And what that list goes, it goes right to that venue. This is the bands that I have available in your area. And this is the bands that I have available right around 3 hours outside your area. So it would be X amount of dollars for gas. And this is the international bands and so forth, right? And they look at me, they're like, what the fuck? And then I'm like, so what genre are you thinking for the evening? And they're like, genre? I thought you thought your company was Punk in the Corn. Punk. I'm like, and then I explain what a punk means and all that. And then they're like, oh shit. Okay, I'll listen to them, and they do. They listen to all of them, and sometimes my band gets picked, and it's amazing. I love it, but because I don't tell them that I'm an EWL or you know the front man. I just tell them I'm just some punk that likes to help other bands. That's
There
it.
you go.
So yeah, I love it because everyone that's you know a lot. I deal with a lot of middle-aged and up businessmen and businesswomen, and when I walk into that office with a punk vest on. They're like, oh, here comes this young prick. Oh my, he's a fucking delinquent. Yikes! You know what's gonna happen next? And then I was like, how the fuck are you doing, man? My name's Tim. And they're like, security. You know, like what the fuck? But then I'm like, no, hear me out. You know, and we sit down, we talk, and we get through it, and that's how Punk in the Corn kind of happened. And I said, you guys, I sat down, I wore the suit, and I felt like I had a stick so far up my ass I could taste the bamboo in my esophagus. It was awful. So I was over it. I was like, man, fuck that. I don't dress like this when I go to a show. I don't dress like this when I talk to my friends. I wear a vest. I rep hard of all the other bands so that when people come up to me and say, what's that House of Warwick patch? What is that? Is that like a haunted house? No, actually, it's this badass motherfucker named Richie who you know makes this shit in his house. And it'll rape your ears, so you should probably listen to it because it's very very enjoyable, you know. And that's how it works. You just network, but I don't know where the line it came across, man. Which I want. This leads into my next question, but the either gatekeeping or just putting others down and just like you know because there's been some drama in the community as you know of. It's there, and we know the individuals and we know what sides you know things are on. But I gotta ask, man, does it ever get like tiring, like to just deal with like the negativity from all sides?
Yeah, as far as I mean, you know, it says itself, community, right? Community, people. You know, we like to go toward. We have a tribe mentality. You
Right.
know, at some point or another, everybody picks a side here and there. There's always going to be people who are arguing with one another. There's 15 sides to a story. As far as the drama goes, man, I try to stay out of just, you know, just they'll figure it out. They'll work it out somehow. Just, you know, confront one another. You know,
Right. That's exactly, man.
and do it in the DMs. Just confront,
Yeah.
talk about in the DMs. You don't have to drag everybody else in.
Exactly, man. And that's how I feel. That's really how I feel. I get everything out I air everything out. I have no reputation. That motherfucker's out the window. So what I do is I'll tell people, you know, man, what the fuck is your problem with me? What I took my yearly shower this morning. So what the fuck's up, man? What do you need? And they look at me like, actually, you know, this and that. I'm like, well, I'm sorry. I didn't know that annoyed you.
I won't do that again, or I'll do my best not to. But I say fuck a lot. You know, it happens. Sorry.
You don't know. You don't know if you've offended anyone if nobody comes to you to tell you that.
Yeah, and I would never tell somebody to fuck off. You know, if they came to me with a problem and they were genuine about it, you know, I would never do that. Fuck that.
Hush.
Yeah, it's a sensitive mustache. All right, it's a mushy mustache. So, being that it's Mental Health Awareness Month, I wanted to ask you, what is something kind of, I would say, I want you to think of this story as you were very egotistical at one point in your life, which I very much was, and then I met Uncle Sam, and in the Army, that really changed my my way of thinking. So that was my stopper. So, and we all have had it. Andy has had it, and everyone in this chat has had it. You know, I'm Mr. Big Dick. I'm Mr. Triple D Chesticles, whatever the fuck, you know. So what is that one moment in your life where you kind of got minimized down because we have to make you at least seem human, Richie, because you're a fucking god, you know, behind the goddamn music. So we have to make you seem a little bit human here. So what was that egotistical moment that you got brought down, and how did you learn from that and better yourself from moving on?
One of the things that just coming off the top of my head, I was in a band for a good 10 years. And we did really well in our area. And even though I had been in bands before, this one, I want to say that I probably started in it when I was like 29 or 30.
Okay.
So through my 30s, if we played a live show, 50, 60 people would show up to that show, sometimes 100.
Yeah.
We did really well in our town, and I got to where I would invite them all back to the house, and it would become a huge ass party. And every weekend became a huge ass party. And I really feel like that, and the other guys, even though I don't talk to them anymore, we all had fallen outs, but that's under the bridge.
Right.
They would probably say the same thing. I feel like that all of us, especially me, it got to my head a little bit. Well, we were at a show. I'll go ahead and tell you the how it started. We're at a show. It's a local show. It's in the basement of this venue. There's no AC. It's in the middle of the summer. It's concrete floors. It's slick as fuck. The place is packed. Everybody's sweaty as hell. For whatever reason, we're doing a cover of Peaches. I don't know if you remember that song or not.
Yes. Yeah. Millions of peaches.
Yeah. So I climb up on I'm already drunk as fuck, and I climb up on the mains, and I jump off in the middle of the song, and I tear my my ACL. So I'm laying in the floor, and the bass player's like, well, you know, after the song, because we finished the song, I'm just laying there singing it, and he's like, get up. And I'm drunk, so I'm like, yeah, I probably just fell. So when I get up, my knee goes a little forward. I went up tearing it more. They get a lounge chair. I finish out the rest of the show, go to the hospital. But, you know, after that, I'm on pain pills. And there for a good solid year, I'm on pain pills, and I'm drinking like a fish on the weekends. And I made a lot of mistakes during that time. My wife is a wonderful person. She has saved me. We've been married. This September will be 25 years.
Wow! Congratulations.
Very patient.
Wow.
And she's an artist too, so she understands, you know, the whole deal of having some sort of art form. Very patient, very understanding person. How we used to practice in the living room when we didn't have a place to practice, and she was cool with that. But we put a lot of time, a lot of money invested in this, and she put up with a lot of bullshit at one point.
It's amazing what our wives will do, huh?
Absolutely. So yeah, that when I got off the pain pills, you know, and got my head out of my ass, that definitely made me more of a humble person, for sure.
I get it with the pills, man. I get it. Yeah, I went through a very similar cycle. You really, you know, you think you're invincible because when you have a half a bottle left, you're good to go. You know, you're fine before that next prescription, you know it. Because also at the party, there's some other things flowing around that you can get, which will stabilize whatever the fuck you're taking currently. So, yeah, and it's just a vicious cycle, over and over and over and over again, and you almost get lost in it. First, a week goes by, and you're like, "What the fuck happened on Monday? What the fuck?" And then before you know it, you're at your next party, and you're partying again, and but you get hooked, man. You do. It's a nasty fucking thing. That was my thing. I got hooked real fast, and I was able to get it off on my own. I didn't go to rehab. I don't really trust. It's funny. I don't really trust doctors, yet I work with them all day fucking long.
I didn't go to rehab either. I just, I worked at it and talked shit, and just basically kind of, do I want the rest of my life to be this way? Do I want to destroy the good things in my life? And
exactly.
So I'm happy that was, God, 16, 17, maybe 20 years ago. So I'm happy.
God, that's a blessing, dude. Cheers to that, actually. That's fucking amazing. Wow. Thank you for sharing, man. Andrew,
Cheers.
Go ahead. Jump into your next question for this fucking legend.
Timothy, okay. So, Richie, can you walk us through your songwriting process?
Well, I don't. My dad was a drummer, but I'm not a very good drummer. So when I'm writing something, I use Logic Pro.
Yeah.
So I'm using the drum tracks. There's a lot of different things that you can do with the AI drummers. So you do have technology's gotten pretty good. There's a lot of things you can do with it. So I like starting off with that, but I want for most of those songs, I want to have the most natural feel that I can get.
Yeah.
With a lot of different feels and accents and that sort of thing. I don't want it to just be like just a straight up electronica kind of beat. So I'll start with that and then just kind of noodle around with the guitar until I find some riffs that I'm happy with. And then from there, it kind of sort of builds itself. I mean, you're inspired by each idea that you come up with. About the only thing that I know when I'm going to sit down and write something is whether I want it to be a heavy song or if I'm in a mood to write something mellow. And
yeah,
it's kind of a blank slate from there. And I don't do the lyrics or the vocals, melodies, anything like that until the very end, which sometimes is an issue because I'll wind up writing a verse. And when I get ready to do the vocals, I'm like, how the fuck am I going to put a melody to that? But, it worked out.
How does that work for you? Do you put the lyrics down or the melody down first? How do you work that?
Once all the music is created, then I'll sit down and start writing lyrics.
Okay.
Yeah, and then from there,
I have to
play around with some melodies, come up with it. Say what?
Yeah, I say mine's the opposite. I have the lyric, and then I adapt the music to it. So it's quite interesting to get your perspective on that. Actually, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Mine's the opposite way. Yeah, it's
writing lyrics, man. That's the one thing that I hate. I hate writing lyrics because all the bands that I was in before that were live performing bands. I didn't do a lot of the instrumentation. It was more or less just vocals for the most part. And after a while, it's like, fuck, what am I gonna write? I feel like I've written, I've done that. There's only so many stories that you can write anyways. You just got to figure out a different way to do it. Writing lyrics is a pain in the ass.
The nice thing about stories, man, is they're endless because, you're going to have a story to tell every single day till the day you die because it's probably the previous day. It could be like a jillion fucking years ago. It could be of many things. I always say that we don't get old. We don't particularly look, extremely young. But I will say you get younger with experience. That's what I say. Fucking A, man. This mustache makes me look younger because it covers half of my face. If you saw the wrinkles.
matured to 12 years old in my brain, and that's about where I'm at now. Maybe 17 if I'm lucky.
Exactly. Dude,
shit.
we're all just a bunch of grown fucking
I'm-
kids trying to figure this shit out. You know, no matter what age you are. You could be 98 years old, someone wiping your fucking ass. You're still trying to figure it out. Why the fuck am I here? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We're all just fucking a bunch of grown kids. That's it. And if you think you're perfect, you aren't. You aren't. You may be beautiful.
You got to learn. I mean, you know, and the only way you're going to learn from anything that you do is you got to jump into it, and you're going to make a shit ton of mistakes. You got to learn from those.
Exactly.
My grandfather told me when I was younger, if you're not fucking up, then you're not doing it right.
Exactly.
That's how I live.
I hear it. Honestly, I've learned a lot from you two guys. I promise you that. I mean every word I've made. Promise you. You're very influential, the pair of you.
What, me?
Yeah, you and Richie. You're fucking very influential. Yeah, you fucking.
Please do not put me on that same pedestal as Richie, because I will break that shit and we will both be falling down that fucking ugly tree.
Fucking rock.
Man, we just people having fun on a Friday night.
Fucking A right, dude. That's how I really like to have every interview, man. I like to make it feel, I tell Andy this all the time. Let's make him feel like we're at the bar, we're at the pub, you know, whatever. We're at the Kanga alcoholic party, I don't know, whatever. But we're chilling, and we're just a bunch of dudes passing a joint around, drinking some beers, whatever, and just hanging out together, talking.
So, Richie, I'd
rather it be like that than just like a straight up interview.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Go ahead, Press. I'm sorry. Look at me. He's like,
no. We got some big interviews lined up, and it's like I've said this. Put it this way: these people that we're going to interview have, let's just say they know Freddie Mercury, and they're going to be coming on the EWL Interview Review Show very soon.
Oh fuck!
And
yeah, it's a pretty big one. It's a pretty big one.
Awesome.
I've sold it to them. It's like going down the pub with your best friend. That's how I sold it to them.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Is that true or not? I don't know. You're the judgment.
Bro, I think I think what it is, and it's funny, Richie, because the big names we've had on, you could tell the ones that have watched the show prior and the ones that say they watched it, but they absolutely did not. And, you know, Dave Elfson, I'll name drop like a motherfucker, dude. He was one. Because he comes on, Mr. Megadeth. Yeah, comes on and fucking, he's like, oh, you could say fuck on this show. And I'm like, so yeah, Dave, go ahead and explain who you are. Well, you said it, man. I'm David fucking Elfson. You know, you could puff up a cock or whatever, you know, for the rock star. But then I know all of them, they don't like to be treated like, you know, they're fucking royalty. They don't, especially if they're veterans in the scene. Like Megadeth's been around since the 80s. Actually, 70s, excuse me, like late 70s.
Yeah,
so,
Elson was on, if I'm not mistaken, the Peace Sells But Who's Buying album, and that album is fucking incredible.
Yeah, and to talk to this guy, and I told Andy, I'm like, dude, we're not going to treat him like a fucking rock star. We're going to treat him like every single person that we've had on the show. We're going to ask him raunchy questions. He told me to lay off. We are 100% not doing that. Welcome to the EWL Review Show. That's not what we do. And we did. We went at him, and he fucking loved it, man, because we weren't mean to him, man. We were just fucking, we were fans, obviously, but we didn't show that. Michael Graves was a different interview. That
was an interesting one.
Oof, talk about political.
Actually, like take on that. Like the Misfits is Tim's hero. Could you imagine like interviewing your hero and berating him? That's tough, man.
Well, that's exactly what I thought, what I knew from, you know, when that was happening. You know, I'm sitting here thinking, well, fuck, man, I know from what Tim said before that's like one of his favorite bands.
I know.
Yep.
And you know, you're divided in a way. I would imagine. There's a part of you that's like, this is fucking awesome. I can't pass this up. I've got to interview this guy. And at the same time, it's like your ideology is fucked. You know.
Yep, and that's where I was.
I totally understood that.
But I had to because one, the festival. I learned from my mistakes. I'm human, right? I didn't do a bunch of fucking background check on this fucking guy. What I saw was he was a conservative punk. What's wrong with conservatism? You want to be a conservative? Cool. Be a conservative. That's fine. I know he didn't bring that into his music. He sounded killer on stage still. He had great pipes. That's why I wanted him. He can go be a conservative somewhere else. I didn't hire him for that. But yeah, I just wanted to be able to hear him, and because he still has it. He's not like fucking Vince Neil. He still has it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but I also had to be like, man, I've been getting shit on. My wife got called Ava Braun. Like, these people are, dude, terrible shit. And people don't get that, just because they saw the comments, they think it stopped there. They think, no, I had death threats. I had sexual assault threats. I had all these threats thrown at me. I know where you live, yada, yada, yada. That's great. Fantastic. Cool. But all these people, and it wasn't just like a little trickle into it. No, it was 100 to 200 messages a day of just fucking hate. And nobody in the lineup knew, in the bands, because I didn't want to break the morale. So I was just like, I'll take it. I'll take the fucking whatever. Keep it coming. But a lot of these people, I'm fucking mad, dude. I'm a madman. Like, right? So you think that I wouldn't do a little bit of homework on who's saying this stuff, and I did. And we found some folks. And we had some discussions, not violent or anything, just legal. And then I learned, like, it was like just one of those learning things. And DC taught me. He was a big influence with Punk in the Corn and like the business side of things. And that's where it kind of led down. And nobody got hurt, thank God. It all ended peacefully. But it was just like, yeah, man, what the fuck? But
man, in the day that we live in today, unfortunately, you get a death threat, man. You don't have any other choice. You have to take that shit serious. Yeah, people are fucking crazy.
I was getting hundreds of them, and I was like, all right, and you can't vet every single one. So right. What do? You just say, I'm sorry you feel that way, man. That's really not me. I hope you have an incredible day and stay blessed, stay safe. Have a good one. And that's it. I told all the employees, my whole 5 employees, and I told all the bands, I said, you guys do not respond with any hate. I said, if you feel that you can refrain from responding with hate, then you let me do it. And I never responded with hate. I would respond with kindness, because kindness kills hate every time. And you confuse a fucker too. When you tell them, God bless you, have a great day, and they're, fuck you, you Nazi. And then I spell out, Nazi, and I put, what something in the acronym or whatever that means like love or whatever I fucking got to do to make these people change. And the big question, man, and this is where it kind of turned for a lot of people in the scene, especially in Iowa, because, man, was I a hated fucking person out here, was if you sit down at a table with 10 Nazis, you, by affiliation sitting at that table, are a Nazi. And I said, that's a very fair point. But I said, let's look a little deeper. What if I'm able to sit down at that table and change the mindset of 8 of those Nazis before I leave that table, and they get up and walk out with me a changed person, and they try to do something better without doing, spreading hate? What would you do then? And they're like,
well, you keep people's ideology if you don't sit down and you have some sort of debate.
Right. I've heard
yeah. Be civil about it. We don't have to agree with everything. I definitely fuck not. That goes without saying. But, if I had the opportunity to sit down to talk to one, which I have before, I don't agree with their bullshit at all.
No.
But, I'll let them know how I feel about it, and I'll let them know why I don't agree with it, and they'll tell me the same thing. Conversations that I've had before, did it solve anything? No. But,
it never does. But fucking A, I want to know why, because you can't figure out a problem if you don't, and solve that problem if you don't even know how we got there in the fucking first place. I'll sit down with a murderer, a rapist, a fucking the most heinous person in the world, and the most kindest person in the world, because that discussion needs to be had, and people, it's okay to be upset about things. That's fine. But if you're going to yell about something, then let them yell too. They have that right, and you hear them. But how about you both save your fucking voice and you sit down and you just talk and be like, well, I don't agree with that because of this. And don't attack each other. Have a respectful conversation of why you disagree.
The problem that we have now, technology is an awesome thing when it works right. One of the things it doesn't work right with is everybody is an armchair warrior. It's so much easier for people who've never met one another to just fight and, I'm divided, I'm this side, I'm that side. A lot of these people who argue and bitch back and forth with one another online, if they could sit down with one another in person, I feel like I'm an optimistic person anyways, and maybe I'm full of shit, but I feel like that you're going to have a lot more in common with one another than not when you really come down to it.
Yep, it is. And that's what I was, I've sat down with very Republican people, very anti-gay, it's against Christian ways, all these things. And then I sat down with people on the left side, very, very, extreme lefts. And I talked to both of them, and then I kind of talked them down because I let them yell at me or whatever, because I provoke them a little bit so that they give me why they're actually upset instead of bullshit coding it. So I say something a little bit fucked up, and that gets them sparked up, and it's fun for me, not for them. But then they explain the real reason, and then I'm like, okay, I didn't mean at all what I just said, but here's why I disagree, or here's why I agree with you. And I've said that to people who have swastikas on their face. I've said that to people who have more metal in their face than a car. I've talked to murderers. I've talked to everybody. And I'm still here. I'm still myself. But I'm also learning. I'm learning there's a lot of broken people in the world. But in the end, we all bleed the same fucking color. And maybe if you sat down with that weird kid at lunch who is honestly normal and maybe he just likes fucking D&D, or he likes a nerdy thing that maybe you just were like, ugh, whatever, that would stop him from shooting up a school. That probably would. A friend is, and when I found Andy online, he's one of my best friends. And we were both the weirdest fuckers alive. But when you find a friend, even though he's a million miles away, it's incredible. And that could save someone's life. It could save others' lives. And people just need to practice the tolerance, man. They really do. And I was sorry to bring that to a little bit of a deep conversation. But Andy, go ahead.
No, but Tim, you saved my life. I think it goes on to what I said before. I'm a fucking weird. I'm a freak. But it's been 30 years since I've met my people. Where I used to live in my hometown in Brighton, in the UK, it's taken me 30 years to find my place now. And it's because of you. I feel like I'm actually someone, and I fucking can relate to you and Richie, all the other guys. It's like, fucking hell. Without you guys, I'm nothing. So thank you.
Oh, dude, back at you, brother.
Thank you. Honestly, fucking hell. You saved me, both of you.
It's incredible.
Love
dude.
you guys.
Absolutely, dude. Love you back, man. All I wanted to do was help people, man. And not for money, not for fame, not for any of that shit. All I wanted to do was help people. That's it.
Help people. Honestly, Tim, I've known you for a little while, and it's been cool. And Richie, do you know what? You're just cool fucking. Do you know what?
Cool as fuck, dude.
Love you guys. Cheers.
Love you, man. Cheers.
Cheers, Bear, for being the fucking bollocks. Love you, Bear.
And cheers to everybody who's tuning in currently and who is going to tune in. Go ahead and, if you have a question for the one and only legend, Richie Warwick of the band House of Warwick, my favorite song, Mythology, go ahead and drop your question in that comment section because he's awaiting for it. I have a question for you, kind sir. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up a little bit. All right. Have you ever looked at another artist and thought, how the hell did this fucker get bigger than me? And I want you to name drop that artist.
Let me think. I don't know if I can come up with an actual name. definitely some music in the mainstream, you know, um, some pop stuff in the mainstream, or maybe some bro country out there that I'm like, well, what the, this is the same recycled shit for the last
Yeah.
50. I don't get it, you know. But I mean, it is what it is. It's all good.
Guns N' Roses. Sorry.
EWL.
EWL. No, I feel that. I feel that. But then, have you ever hooked up with a fan in the audience and woke up the next morning and absolutely looked around and thought, "What the fuck am I doing here? Holy shit! How the fuck did this happen?" And actually, you might have did it again later on. So, what's that one experience where you woke up from a one night stand and it was an absolutely what the fuck moment?
Oh God, man! Before Catherine and I got together, there were a few of those. I got okay. This is funny, sort of. I got married when I was, I want to say, 19 or 20. And we were together. We bought a house. I actually stopped playing music within that time, working my ass off. We were together for about 4 years or so, and then before Catherine and I got together, I want to say I was single for maybe 5 or 6 years. And within that time, I did not date at all. It was all hooking up at a show or a party and one night stand.
Very nice.
So that's something else that I can contribute to my wife. Thank you. My dick hasn't fallen off. You saved me.
Yes.
Yes. The
Save Richie's cock.
Story that my ex-wife is best friends with my wife, but it's not what you think.
Okay, the upside down pineapple style. Yeah, we're not thinking of Richie. Don't worry.
It wasn't that at all. Me and Catherine got together maybe 5-6 years later. I knew they were already best friends. Catherine actually went to my ex-wife and was like, should I go out with this guy? He's asked me out, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, she said that he would be good for a one night stand, and that's about it. But what I can say though is that they're still very good friends, and I consider my ex-wife to be part of my family now. That's so cool. That works out. We don't fight or anything like that.
Yeah,
they're awesome people.
That's fucking cool, dude. And that's what being an adult, that's what that is. That's
adulting.
Yeah, adulting the right way. That's what that is. Are you making money on playing music and recording music? Or is it just kind of an expensive addiction, that a guitar is just strapped to?
I don't think anybody, man, as far as in the community, I would be shocked, but I don't think many people are making very much money off of streaming at all.
I am not.
What I've heard, and this is my own laziness, that I haven't gotten onto Bandcamp, but what I've heard is that, you can make a little more money off of Bandcamp. Had a lot of friends tell me that I should get on Bandcamp, and I'm like, well, I set one up, but I didn't go any further than that. That's just my laziness.
Yeah, I let Dustin handle that shit. I don't know. And then he's like, dude, we made $100. I'm like, Dustin, it's been 5 years. What? he's like,
but we did it. I don't make much at all on the whole streaming thing at all.
It's crazy.
I'm more off of Apple than I do Spotify. I don't even really pay much attention to Spotify anymore unless somebody's put me on a playlist, and I'm very appreciative of that. If you put me on one, thank you so much. Periodically, I'll make one.
You're on a lot of our playlists. We like House of Warwick.
But I don't. I haven't even checked it in a while. I'm sure there's not a whole lot in there.
But that's the interesting question. So, why continue to do it? Why continue to play music and be an artist? But for yourself.
Some people like to hunt. Some people are photographers. Some people write books. This is my thing. It's what I like to do.
But it's definitely not a hobby, because if it was a hobby, you would be able to hear it in your music. And this is complete dedication. This is your own original sound. You write the lyrics. You play the instruments. This is fucking House of Warwick. So being that you're doing all that and putting all that time in, what's that underlying reason besides, I want to fucking play music? What the fuck, man? Because it's not a hobby.
That's it. I tried to stop at one point. I was like, I'm done with all this, years ago, and I can't.
And something
as
that
long
was missing.
as I feel like I need to, as long as I feel like I need to have that inside me to write music, I'm going to keep doing it. And I'm fortunate enough to be able to be part of the community. And, if it's 100 people that will dig it and it's just 10 people that dig it, either way, it doesn't matter. Thank you. Thank you for liking what I do. And thank you for writing music, because all these people inspire me to continue doing it.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I don't know.
mean, dude, you're a fucking legend. Stop being so humble, Mr. Warwick. All right. Andy, go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Right. I'm going to go out on a fucking limb here. So, me and the wife, we got married in New York in Central Park, yeah, Richie. We got married there. So, how about if me and the missus come out to New York next year, we take you and your missus out, we're going to get fucked up. You up for that?
If I can do it, that'd be awesome. I'm in Georgia, but that's not too far away. I think it might be able to
he's in Georgia, Andy.
I am. Did you ever see the movie Deliverance?
That's confirmed.
Fuck yeah.
Totally off topic. We're gonna go a whole other direction.
It's a good movie.
Deliverance?
Burp. Yeah, that was a good movie.
I am one county over from where they filmed that. That's where I'm at.
Oh, really?
I don't think Ned Beatty's gonna come down and vacation anytime soon. I'm up in the mountains. We're in the mountains here with the rivers and lots of country folk.
I'm not going to squeal like a piggy. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to squeal like a piggy.
All right. And I got one final question for you, brother. It has been a killer fucking interview, Richie. And thank you so much for your time and bearing with us with the technology difficulties. I mean, like I said, and I'll keep repeating it, you are an absolute legend. If anybody tells you,
man, I'm just a dude that loves to listen to music and play shit, and I am so happy to know you guys.
And you know what, man? So was Jimi Hendrix. So was Morrison. So was fucking Dimebag Darrell.
Man, you're a fucking legend.
You're a fucking legend. I would put your music up against those fucking, rock stars any day of the week.
Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely, brother.
I don't really know what to even say to that, but thank you.
Oh, dude, all you gotta do is make me a promise and just don't ever stop fucking making it, because there is a sound for every ear, and I know that your music, it really reaches people on a certain level, because it did for me. A lot of your tunes, I just played that other one because that was the first tune I ever played by you on the show, and I love that. I love that song. So, I'm gonna end this fucking interview with one final question, which is, what would be your advice to a struggling artist? Again, Mental Health Awareness Month. So what would be your advice to a struggling artist, whether they are on the very depressive side of that spectrum or that very egotistical side where they have a chip on their shoulder, they need a fucking grind or two? What would be your advice on that fucking, on that scale to that artist? And why are you kind of choosing that topic? And don't choose a cop-out like just be yourself. Don't let others try to change you. Don't do that, and don't be like, don't ever stop. Don't do that one. I want you to give me some fucking Warwick advice from the law of Warwick, whether it's a moral or ethical standard. I want to fucking hear it. Give that artist, because they are going to be listening. I have had so many artists reach out to me. Same thing with Andy. They've reached out to him, explaining a very specific thing that an interviewee said that kind of a couple of them saved their life. They really did. It was that one piece of advice that a fucking therapist or a doctor couldn't give them, because they went through that same exact situation. So, go ahead and give that advice. No pressure. No pressure. I know you're probably getting prostatitis listening to this, but no pressure at all.
Fuck, dude. That's a deep question there, Tim.
Hell yeah. You got to end the interview with a bang.
If you're frustrated with the way that things are turning out for you, music wise, I don't have any advice as far as what you can do as far as the way the industry works. Who was it? Rick Gordon. I don't know if he still does it or not, but I know there for a little while he had a deal on OTAT. That he had a lot of and he had some good advice on there.
You did.
I don't know much about it at all, but as far as like, you just got to ask yourself the serious question: does this make you happy anymore? Are you still doing this because you feel like you have to do it? Or are you getting some sort of happiness, some sort of satisfaction from it still? And if you are getting satisfaction from it, then there's no reason to quit. And then as far as like one piece of advice, when you're recording your shit and putting it out there, man, be patient with it. Don't just put a song out to be relevant and I know that's kind of the way things have gotten a little bit. You got artists that will release 2, 3 songs, 4 songs in a month, and I feel like sometimes that it's to try to stay relevant, with the Spotify thing or the monthly plays and that sort of thing, your followers, and if you can do that and you're cool with it, then and you're doing that because that's your strategy, then do it. Absolutely, more power to you, but don't feel compelled to do that. Have patience. When you release your shit, that's your baby.
Absolutely.
Make it the best that you can possibly make it. The world will wait. When you put it out, somebody's gonna dig it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that answers shit. To be honest with you,
fucking badass advice, dude. That's actually fantastic. Great fucking advice, and it's so true. It really is. Even me and Dustin every band I feel like has that conversation. Dustin was like, dude, we need to finish this fucking, EP. We need to finish this song. Come on, Tim, let's go. I'm usually the prima donna that hasn't recorded the vocals yet, and he's waiting on my ass and he has the whole song already done. But, I always say, I'm like, look, man, I don't give a fuck. The numbers don't matter. And he's like, I agree. And I'm like, so fuck it. We'll do it at our own pace. I know our fans, they're gonna be antsy or whatever, but they're gonna listen to the fucking album when it comes out. It's not gonna stop them. They're going to go listen to it, and we should do it the best way possible. And Dustin, he never fucking disappoints, man. He's an incredible fucking, he does the recording for our shit, the mastering, the mixing. I'm just it's amazing. It really is,
man. From what you guys put out and what I hear, man, he knows what he's doing.
Oh, brother, this next album, like I always said, we're usually focused on positivity and kindness and things like that. But songs like Bigot in a Suit, Trauma in My Teeth, Gutter Keepers, these are songs that are very specific to situations leading up to Punk in the Corn. But it's all about pretty much the process through all that. And if people listen to the lyrics hardcore, they'll be able to figure out the people I'm talking about. I mean, fucking A, we even accidentally name dropped in a song, and I was like, dude, it sounds cool. Just fucking leave it. Fuck it. And he's like, but what if this is our hit single, dude? Like, fuck it. Let him sue us. That motherfucker don't have any money. Fuck, man. Don't be so nervous. Like, get your fucking feet wet. Do it. And then, but also take your time. And don't be your own critic. For fuck's sake. The internet's mean. Someone's going to hate it. But also someone's going to love it. I mean, fuck.
Yeah, man, there's going to be people that... I mean, that's what music's supposed to be anyways. Not everybody's supposed to... We're all individuals. We're not all going to like the same shit, and that's okay, If I put something out and some people dig it, that's awesome. Thank you. And if they don't dig it, that's cool too. No problem.
Yeah. But at least give me some fucking feedback other than it sounds like shit.
Yeah. Constructive criticism is awesome too.
Absolutely.
Don't just because you're buddies with somebody or whatnot. Don't just blow smoke up their ass. If you hear something and they're coming to you and asking you for advice, be honest with them.
I ask the ones that hate me. I really do, because they give some great fucking feedback.
Yeah,
man.
they'll give you the hardcore advice why they don't like something.
Yeah, they're like, your fucking vocals sound like shit, dude. They're way too loud. I can hear your fucking nasally fucking. Thank you. Let me go piss out a couple kidney stones. But fuck it, Richie. Thank you so much, and Andy,
thank you guys for having me.
Oh, absolutely, man. And we will absolutely get you back on. Let me know when that next album drops. We'll have a little album party. We'll fucking play a few tunes and have some fun, dude. It'll be a great time. But yeah, thank you so much for letting us take up a lot of your time tonight.
Hey, no problem, man. This is great. This is what my Fridays are, dude. Look forward to the show every Friday.
Fuck yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
Man, we really appreciate it.
Yeah,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys
All right.
have an awesome weekend.
You too, you fucking legend.
Love
Stay
you, man.
safe out there, all right?
Hey, you too, man.
All right, have a good one. Oh, I love fucking interviewing artists, man. I love interviewing. Andy, I gotta be honest, though. I get more nervous, like, interviewing, like, an underground artist compared to interviewing, like, one of the fucking rock stars we've interviewed, Do you feel the same?
Interviewing him because I care what that dude fucking says, man. That guy's a legend. Yeah.
He is a fucking legend. Richie, he's been around in the scene for a while, and
what Richie says, Richie goes. Do you know what I mean? It's like that's where it's
yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. Ugh. All right, Mr. Fraz, we are gonna end this show with an EWL tune called "We Won't Vanish," and this song. Oh, there's that nipple. Look at that. Look at that. Hairy nips. I like a little brown sugar around my little caramel swirls. No worries about that, Mr. UK boy. But anywho, before things get too weird over here, "We Won't Vanish" by EWL. Oh my God. Oh, we're about to see Andy's taint. "We Won't Vanish" by EWL is a song for the weirdos, the losers, the outcasts, the ones deemed not fit for society because they're too weird like me and Andy. So, what I want you to do is listen up and listen closely and sing along because it's pretty damn catchy. Here is "We Won't Vanish," a premiere, if you will, on the EWL Review Show. And I want to tell all of you, I love you. Oh, I love you. Have a safe weekend and keep on rocking in the fucking free world, baby. And never give up because you never bend over for that fucking man unless you want to. I mean, fucking A. Some of us, whichever way you fucking go. Here we go. We won't vanish. Love you all. Happy Friday. Stay safe. Love ya. Oh, yeah. Woo. I see the fear in their voices when they talk about you. They build the walls out of laws like that never makes it true. They try to rewrite the heartbeat you carry inside, but a soul like yours never fits in their little design. We won't vanish, we won't fade. You can't outlaw a life we've never chose to trade. We won't bow, we won't break. You can't burn every rule, but you can't kill it, we make. Every day another headline trying to silence your name. They treat your existence like a problem to blame. But I've seen your courage in all the folds of the world. They can't take your truth from the flags that you've unfurled. We won't vanish, we won't fade. You can't outlaw a life we never chose to trade. You won't bow, we won't break. You can't burn every rule, but you can't kill what we make. No! Let them scream their fear. Let them guard their gates. You